Today, all the details on a brand new Ellen Wille style called Esprit coming up. This wig style was sent to me by Wig Studio One for this review today. You can check it out by expanding the information box below this video. I'll attach a link directly to the style. You can take a look at all the colors, the pricing, and additional details. We invite you to shop at Wig Studio One. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. Ellen Wille's Esprit is an elegant, short, cropped, bob style cut with a little bit of longer fringe and a whisper, just a whisper of waviness to it. It's really a unique style with some unique features. Let's get into this color first. This is Champagne Rooted. I have seen lots of different applications of this color, some ranging warm and dark, all the way up through more platinum and light in color. I think this one is somewhere in between. In fact, I really enjoy this rooting on this style. So your Champagne Rooted is going to be a light beige blonde, and then sprinkled in that all over is a highlight of a pale gold blonde. And all of that is on a light brown root. On this one, I feel like it is really light brown. On some applications of the Ellen Wille's Champagne Rooted, the root is very dark in contrast to the main body of the color. On this one though, it seems very light. I feel like this one is leaning a little bit warm because the gold highlighting is really evident in this style. And the beige is a little more neutral. So we're gonna call it neutral leaning warm. This style was released in the Hair Society collection by Ellen Wille. And these styles are a collection of styles that are very realistic. They're typically mostly hand tied and have some really nice natural features all the way around in the fiber and the cap. So we're gonna go over that here in a moment. Let's take a look at these measurements. Right in the front, around 7.5 inches. So that's gonna stretch about an inch or so below my chin. Now overall, it's about 10 inches from the crown down, and the way that meets up with the nape, it's about the same length all the way around. So you're not getting an angular effect, and there's very little layering. And again, this is a partially hand-tied cap with some beautiful cap features. It features an extended lace front and a left monofilament side part and a partially hand-tied cap. Let's take a look at these lace features. These lace features are just impossibly realistic, combined with the fine knotting and fine fiber on this. So you'll see that the knots are fairly fine and denier, but they also leave every other knot or so out. So it does give you a nice fine appearance at the front hairline, which always gets a more natural look, I think. And then you have the monofilament going all the way back to the crown on the left-hand side. Now I feel like just because this has a kind of a designated parting space on the left, I feel like you could part it anywhere you like, because it does have some hand-tied features all throughout the cap, and you could part it in any direction and still get a nice realistic look. I'm filming this prior to the launch of the style, and I do not have an exact weight measurement on this one yet. However, it's extremely, if not impossibly light. I mean, if I shut my eyes, I would just really have to reach up and check my head to make sure there's a wig on it because that's how impossibly light it feels on. So I would guess below 3 ounces on this style. And if you have not already picked up on this fact, this fiber is super baby fine with a bit of a dry, feathery feeling to it. It's so fine, in fact, that you're not going to find any body. There's no bounce or body anywhere. This is, I keep coming back to the word impossible, because it just seems like a density which is so very fine and light, and with a texture that is so very fine and light, would leave you with some coverage issues. But I am not noticing that at all. I think the coverage is very nice on this. all the way around the hairline. So this wig is pricier, and it's reflected in a lot of these really upscale features. So if you're looking for that piece that has the most unbelievably natural cap features, unbelievably, if not impossibly fine texture and light density, this might be a piece that you want to look at. There's absolutely no permatease in this cap. So you're not going to be able to pinch in a lot of volume here. This is really meant to be a low profile style. And I know when you look at those stock photos, you're thinking, but Taz, it looks like there's some volume and texture. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Until I brought it out of the box and applied it. Let's do that now. So earlier this morning, even before the sun was up, I turned my camera on and did an unboxing of the style so that I could be prepared for this review. So let's go ahead and take a look at the unboxing of Esprit by ELLEN WILLE. All the typical packaging you'll see here. The box demarcates the Hair Society collection, a collection of beautiful cap features and fiber. All of the typical protection outside and inside of the wig. And then bringing it out. These are extra long tag hangers. I actually had to cut these after I filmed the unboxing because they were just terribly in the way. So I cut the tags, the string, because I couldn't get them out otherwise. You'll see lots of features on this cap. Your temple to temple lace front, an area for the monofilament to run back to the crown. And then you have some mesh covered areas, a little bit of integrated wefting around that lace, and a little bit in the back, but it's covered by a mesh material and the cluster knots are used. Most of it is hand knotted, and so it does give that beautiful hand-tied look all the way around. Nice ear tabs, extended nape, everything is just really plush inside of this cap. One thing you'll notice is that I had to cinch in the adjusters as far as they could go. This ran really large on me, and I don't get it. ELLEN WILLE forever ran a little bit petite, and now it seems like the pendulum has swung the other way, and now ELLEN WILLE is producing some really large caps. So I would say that this particular style, based on the piece that I have, is more suitable for an average large circumference than it would be for a petite average. So hanging this upside down, it's really obvious this density is so fine. Oh my goodness. And the fiber, it just feels like fine corn silk, even less than that. Just the absolute most finest fiber I have ever felt on a wig. That tells me that it's probably going to lack some body, but that really is the identity of this style. Okay, I'm back. After the unboxing, I didn't do anything but remove the tags on this style. And just looking at it, I just want to get in there and create a little bit of texture, and I'm going to show you what it looks like with water. So in the styling segment, I'm going to squirt some water and try to bring out some texture. We can also use like a texturizing spray or mist. There's a variety of those options on the market today just to create a little bit of texture. This is very low profile, as you can tell. Realistic, it gets 5 stars across the board. So you saw that I took this right out of the box. This is what you get when it kind of settles down after application. I haven't done anything to this. So let's take a look with glasses. I know it's just going to be the absolute perfect fit between the ear and ear tab. Very, very secure. This is an extremely glasses friendly style. So again, this is right out of the box. There's really no styling necessary. This is what it should look like for you.